Greetings, family. This is your brother in the kingdom. I'm so excited about this Nasdaq focus because I'm not only doing Nasdaq, by the way, but I'm also teaching you on really how to analyze, and I'm also gonna be diving in on USD30, Dexterity, as well, obviously, as Nasdaq, of which we're starting with. As well, if you're just watching us for the very first time, welcome to our channel where we focus on educating you with everything about Nasdaq. We're also diving into other indexes as well. So make sure to give us that subscription and also give us that like, because you won't regret watching this channel. You're going to get a lot of value. If you don't get a lot of value, you can simply unsubscribe. So let's start where we wanna go. This week is gonna be a money making week, I tell you. Okay, so on a daily time frame that gives me my bias, I'm just gonna take a simple point where I've identified resistance. I'm zooming in for those who are using mobile phones and who are watching this video, not to assume that everyone is watching videos on a laptop. So as you can see, that's my lower high in this uptrend. That's the highest point so far apart from this. Then I want to go to my 4-hour time frame where I begin to study the market behavior and the market phase. And we can definitely see that the market did give a lot of people here a false breakout. Let me just false breakout to say it was going all the way. That's why a lot of people thought that Nasdaq was going to continue up, but we're selling Nasdaq. It was a great trading week last week, and we're looking towards another great trading week. We're definitely going to be making money. And I just want to highlight this key level right here that has been giving Nasdaq a really tough time. It supported the Nasdaq here, supported it again, broke, came back again and supported the market to create that new high. So what does this mean now for Nasdaq? To say, I'm personally on my bias, I'm expecting Nasdaq to push all the way down here, probably come back and retest. From that retest, I'm anticipating it to either push all the way down, but provided that if it doesn't give me a candle that closes slightly above this key level right here. So there's a key level. I don't want to throw a lot of lines, but you'll definitely see what I'm talking about. So if we have a candle that closes slightly above that, okay, closes above, then we might be looking at, obviously, the market now buying. But if it doesn't do that, most likely it will continue in a downtrend, touch this point, come back. And again, I want to get another confluence that we're still pushing to the downside when I have a candle closing below this point. Closing below, showing me that it's now making this strong key level as its point of resistance to be pushing to the downside. Targets, I'm not really sure about, but obviously, possibly if it pushes all the way here, it doesn't owe me a favor to push all the way there, neither does it owe you a favor. If you're not in the trade, then it does not owe you a favor. We're just predicting, we're just focusing on how possibly the market, where it could go. But personally, I do have a sell bias. Again, if it touches here and start closing above, my bias will change to a buy bias. So I trade with what the market shows me. So far, this is what you may expect. I hope it does really give you insight, and it does also give you information. Speaking about insight, each and every morning, every day of the week, we are posting Nasdaq intraday insight, where I go on the smaller time frames and begin to share on what we're expecting for the day. And so many of you have been blessed by that. And I know if you're a new subscriber and you're just hearing this, go check out our previous videos, see the consistency, see the accuracy. You'll know that you are right at home. Okay, so this is Nasdaq right here. And then we want to go to USD30. And USD30, I've I've analyzed it here just to save a bit of time. I've analyzed it just to save a bit of time, but I'm gonna do it again just to show you the process behind. Again, I wanna zoom in for those who are using phones. You can definitely see here that USD30 has been a bit of a ranging market even before it broke. So I'm gonna take that highest point, which the market is already broke, take this lowest point here. I'm not gonna go all the way down there. That data has nothing to do with what I'm trying to get, okay? And then I'm gonna go on the 4 hour, and we can definitely see this is the 4 hour time frame, and we can definitely see USD30 has broken this point and it's playing above it. Again, we're having USD30 having a consolidating market right there, of which it broke. Remember how I've been teaching you how to trade this consolidating market or ranging, to say whichever direction it's coming from, that's where it's actually gonna be breaking out from. Okay, simple as that. Don't complicate it. Study where it's coming from. It's just a trend continuation. So what does that mean? That we're expecting moves to the upside. But before we can say we're expecting moves to the upside, the best way to set your risk reward ratio is to take that leg, move it all the way there, and that will give you exactly where the market is going to be giving us or start giving us a more like a pullback. So something like this to the upside, then we may expect a pullback back to these levels. Then we continue to the upside. Again, you can simply just use this and set it right here, and it will give us the exact point where we may expect the market to give us another pullback. So just a tip, guys, that is just a small tip. So stretching it all the way there, I am basically anticipating a buy bias. So what does it tell me? Because we have this correlation between these two pairs, Nasdaq between these two indexes, Nasdaq and USD30, we can expect also Nasdaq to just give us a small pullback to that key level and actually go all the way up. Speaking of correlation, these three indexes have a lot of correlation, and you can definitely see here we've got Dexterity or Gemini 30 having correlation. I'm going to go to the daily time frame. I'm going to go to the daily time frame, zoom in for those who are using phones. Okay, I'm just going to take this highest point. Probably just going to take that lowest point. I don't need to go all the way down. I have no business to do with that. Okay, so we can definitely see here, it did give a false breakout there. False breakout, just a small false breakout there. But you can definitely see where the market is right now with a strong uptrend to the upside. Possibly we may expect buyers to be still pushing at this key level right here. Let's just try to zoom it in at this key level. So I might be expecting Nasdaq to just continue going all the way up to the upside. I mean, Dexterity, I might be expecting it to push all the way. So this is my bias. As you can see, there's strong correlation between Dexterity. Let me just put them all here. The strong correlation between Dexterity okay, so this is USD30. This is USD30. This is what we're expecting. Not sure what time frame it is. So I'm expecting USD30 to be obviously going up. We're also expecting Nasdaq to be going all the way up. Okay, guys, I think that's it for this. Please do like, please do subscribe, please do share this with your friends and family. As you can see, it's gonna be a little bit unedited because I wanted to post this in time for each and everybody. and I'm a bit exhausted after I just trained people, but I needed to post this for you guys because so many of you do need this. God bless you guys.